So, hello everyone. We are here for MIS Unpacked, the brains behind business decisions. I am Pankhudi Sinha, your host for today, and we have Dr. Vaibhav Mishra, Associate Professor, IFHE Business School, Hyderabad, IFHE. And for now, we have this question which is there in our minds. In simple terms, what exactly is Management Information Systems?
At its core, MIS is Management Information System. So ultimately, we collect the data from different sources. In simple term, internal data and external data we refer, and then we try to store it, we try to process it, and then disseminate it at the right place and with the right time. Right. So this is for better decision making of the business houses and for the convenience of the customer.
So, as you said, that it's about making our data actionable. So, where do you think we are using these MIS advancements in our day-to-day life?
Okay, in day-to-day life, we are surrounded with MIS tools only. So, information system directly or indirectly, we are using it. Either you take example of e-commerce websites, we log in into the system, and then recommender system will start working, and this is the product of information system. So it will be telling you what type of product you can have based on your previous experiences, based on your previous search, and OTT platform is into trend.
Yes, I agree with you, sir, because we all use OTT platforms and it has, our interest over there.
Yes, a recommender system will be telling what type of movie based on the release, based on the production side, based on the user side. This will be telling you, and companies like cab services companies, they also capture the movement of cabs, and then your preference, your location, and rider's location, driver's location. So different type of locations will be captured by them. That's why I mentioned the storage part, and then processing it, and then it will be disseminated. So all parties will be getting the information from this system only at the right time, at the right place.
That's quite perfect example, sir, because we are actually facing these all things, these advancements in our day-to-day life. But sir, as the name suggests, it's about management information systems. So it's about business, and business, as we all know, is ever evolving. What do you think are the advancements in the MIS field which is affecting and helping the organizations to optimize their day-to-day lives and day-to-day activities better?
Okay. So actually earlier we had only reporting mechanism available in this information system, MIS system. And now over the period of time when technologies are taking place and technologies are evolving, so this set also got changed. Rather than only reporting the previous content and incidents, now we are projecting the future also. We are forecasting the demand as well. So this is not only the previous experience, but now we are talking about future.
So from reporting data to actually predicting the future.
Correct.
That's quite some insight, sir. So can we have 2-3 examples where top organizations are using these MIS advancements to optimize their business?
Yes, a few companies they work. Actually, every company is having hierarchy. Some set of people are working at the operational level, then middle level, and then top level managers. So operational level, they are into only structured work, and day-to-day activities are very simple for them, and repetitive tasks they are doing again and again. So for these types of work, we got information system which will be increasing operational efficiency. Right? For middle level managers or top level managers, when they are involved in the resource allocation, so decision making is important, right? And MIS will be offering better decision making. Parallelly, customers and suppliers part is also one of the core for many companies. So customer intimacy and supplier intimacy, they compute how to connect with the supplier, what type of customer preferences also. And in competitive world, competition is one of the most important thing. And the tool which they can use is management information system.
So those are some powerful advantages, sir, that you discussed about just now. But like any other system, this system must be having its own challenges. So what do you think are the challenges in management information systems that organizations might face?
In my experience, data quality and integration is one of the biggest problem. Companies are facing these types of issues. And apart from this, data flowing in this information system, in case that data is faulty, in case data is inconsistent or incomplete data, then ultimately we are relying on this data and the outcome will be incomplete or faulty only. So garbage in and garbage out. So this is the biggest problem. Apart from this, what we got, the cultural issues also. Initially, when we got core banking system in finance organization and financial sector, people were so adamant that they are not going to accept it. It will be reducing the jobs. People were so insecure. But now these types of culture is changed, and still we have this type of lacuna, like people are not supportive. Sometimes new technologies are coming into play, and so cultural practices and people dimension will be very important, and this may go in the other direction.
So garbage in and garbage out rings true, sir. And so for anyone who is listening to our podcast, who is listening to our discussion in MI and thinking of having a career in MIS, what advice would you offer to that person?
So for audience, I will be suggesting go for analytical ability, which can give you information system tools, and then problem solving ability. This is not only the technical side or the business side. We need to bridge the gap between the technical and business. If you understand the core competency of the business, the processes of the organization, and then you have little idea about the technology, how technology will be solving those issues, then doesn't matter whether you are from technical field or non-technical field, you will be able to bridge this gap.
So that's an excellent advice for our listeners, sir. But what do you think are the exciting developments in this area of advancements, as we all know? So what do you think is holding that key potential that could be, used later on and would be able to bridge these gaps as you're talking about?
Okay, so nowadays artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, augmented reality, virtual reality, these are the new technologies emerging field. Companies are using it. So if we are updated, we have idea about what these technologies are and how these technology will be helping any business to solve the problem. Then it will be a great work. And now companies are more into hyper personalization of services and products. So how again we can take leverage of technological or management information systems ecosystem benefit. This ecosystem will include hardware, software, network, database and people. So this combination, how this combination will be helping business houses to make better decision and to make better planning.
Okay, sir. So as we discussed about the advice that you gave to our listeners, now moving on towards the reality about MIS. I want to know if there are any dark side to it, anything darker version to this MIS.
Yes, absolutely. Because MIS is emerged with so many positive sides. I will not say dark side, but this negative phase of this revolves around the quality of the data privacy, security, some vulnerabilities and risk associated with the data, because wherever data is captured, data is processed, then we will be capturing some data which is not eligible for. So companies, they should also be considering ethical issues. They must consider ethical issues. And sometimes we get so much content available on the site and we are in hurry. We just, without reading the content, we press next and we install the application. Because companies, they are playing under legal umbrella. They follow all the legal regulations, and they have already notified what content will be captured. So this negative side is we need to have awareness about different type of information system and what type of press next and we install the application. Because companies, they are playing under legal umbrella. They follow all the legal regulations, and they have already notified what content will be captured. So this negative side is we need to have awareness about different type of information system and what type of data will be captured, what type of information should be shared in the system, what type of data you should not deal with, different type of browsers we are using, what type of safety we need to take care of, right? So these types of things we need to be little careful, and this will come with the knowledge of information system. If we know information system, so then gradually we will understand the negative side also.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for answering that question. So, now with this, listeners, we are wrapping up. And today, in our discussion, we had our sir who explained what exactly management information system is and how we are surrounded by it in our day-to-day life. As well as we also got to see how organizations are using it at various different levels to optimize their day-to-day work. At the same time, we got to know about the garbage in and garbage out system, as Sir has mentioned, as well as the darker version to this, which is not really dark, as Sir has mentioned. If you know how to use it well, then it won't be dark for you guys. So let's let's just thank Sir for this, and thank you very much, Sir, for being with us today and for sharing such insightful and informative content about MIS, which was quite some hidden gem for us.
Thank you for having me here for this discussion. I really enjoyed this discussion. Thank you.
And stay tuned on our YouTube channel for such more insightful and knowledgeable content.